What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking into SeaWorld Orlando. It is Memorial Day weekend, and before we start our video, I did want to point out something. I want to say thank you to our active and retired military service members. Of course, without you guys, we wouldn't be having these theme parks. And of course, the ones that we've lost in battle and hard times, this one goes out to you guys. So before we even started, I want to say that. Now let's head inside and check out what's going on with Mako. It's just a bit busy today. Just a little bit. That is the line currently for buying tickets to even get in the park. No, dang it. Again, Sky Tower is closed. This time, I don't know why though, because there is no wind really for this thing. It is beautiful out, but curse you, fists of anger. Time to walk into Shipwreck Reef. And again, signs right here. Nothing really has changed too much. They have added a little bit of paint right here to some of the coral. So that is a good sign. Again, I think some of these right here are going to get more of that paint in the next coming days. But that's again in due time. And here's some of the detail work. More signage has gone up. Sharks, Fear and Fascination. And then of course we have a speaker that is right there that's been installed. So again, more signage going up every day. Here's some more cool signage I want to show off. First, we have over here, danger. Flu season is at an epidemic level. F is for finning, L is for long lines, and U is for unhealthy habitats. Really kind of neat. Then over here, this one actually caught my eye the most. In fact, it says shark eye test. But you know how they always say surfers on their boards look like seals? Well, now you can get a good representation as to why. See, at 100 feet, you're gonna look like a seal. And then of course, even up close, still kind of looks like it. And then the last thing that we have here is, do you fit into a shark's diet? Sharks attack to eat, so sharks, they don't eat often. Sharks rarely feed where people swim, and most sharks are too small to hurt humans. People aren't part of a shark's natural diet. But again, really kind of neat stuff here. And they do have some paint down at the bottom, so it is getting themed as well. But good job, everything is really starting to come along, guys. Signage, signage, signage. More of them. This one is Shark Fleet, and it shows all the different species of sharks and the size that they actually get. So we have, of course, right there, short fin Mako and long fin Mako. Whale sharks, tiger sharks, great whites, you name it, they have it on this board. These are all the final touches before, of course, Mako opens and the realm itself opens as well. But we have another little kind of setup display here. Shows tiger sharks and different things that you can actually do. It's very neat that it's interactive, so you can actually move it around. So, kind of neat. And then they added some more stuff over here where we had the deadly by design, different sharks eat in different ways. Well, they've added more signage right here. Shark happy hours at dawn and dusk. Shark menu, what they actually eat, things like that. And I really like these spoons that are all rusted. And keep calm, avoid long lines, and of course, don't chew your food. Tearing, grinding, crushing, and swallowing whole are acceptable. I like that. But again, finishing touches showing up everywhere, guys. Really like it. Next up on things to cover is, check this out, guys. The caricature and face paint area is just about ready. We do have a couple work walls, more like barricades right here. So the work walls are down. They have some nice benches, the easels, and of course some of the generic demos that they have on the back over here. But the painting actually looks really good. So I wanted to go into detail. We showed it in one of the other updates that we had, but they've added almost this coral reef to it. Still a couple more finishing touches they got to do, but it made a tugboat look really neat. Since I didn't point it out in the other video that we had when we came into Fins, they also have another shirt right here, which is the 4 times the Fury, and we have Mako on there along with Manta, Journey to Atlantis, and Kraken. So another great merchandise shirt here at Fins. So a really kind of good thing to see is that a lot of the work walls are down in the area, and as we have Mako flying by, we'll show you. See, we have those 6 foot, 7 foot tall fences right there. So the work walls are down and we can actually get a really nice view of it. But again, walls coming down all over the place. A few more of those shipwreck structures have been erected, and we have some of that wave feature right there as well. Looks really good. And I did want to point out the supports for the ride itself. We pointed out in a couple updates that this was actually going to get some stuff to it. Well, sure enough, supports are getting some theming to them. Again, the whole realm is really coming along, and the work walls, like what we said, are starting to come down. In fact, the ones that are over here in front of Guy Harvey and his mural are all down. They had a stage set up for our last update, but everything is all done now. And as we can see right here, he's got his signature logo right there, and then the big bad Mako and all the other fish. We're getting really close now. We can actually tell the attention to detail they put into this. It looks really amazing. Took a lot of hours to do this though. Again, if you want to see Guy Harvey actually painting this, we have an update that is posted on our YouTube that you can check it out and see how it all came along. So really kind of neat to see all this really come together, guys. Right here at the main shipwreck that we have, the reef that the ship is run aground on is really close to being done. They only have a couple more things it looks like to theme over here, but coral looks really great. Even up at the top, again, attention to detail, guys. They've paid a lot to it here. Just a couple more segments to do. The biggest news that we have going this week is, like what we said, work walls are down. And check this out, guys. Work walls are way down in front of the entry area here. In fact, the gift shop is actually open now. So let's head inside and take a look inside there. See what they got. More shark shirts all over the place, of course. We're going to see lots of those probably in here.
And you can just pick it up there.
Shot glasses, more t-shirts, sippy cups, and of course we gotta have our plush sharks. I love the plush sharks. More plush pillows, things like that. Sharky, 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 sharky. SeaWorld Shark Blaster. Probably bubbles. They have some neat stuff, puzzles, literally pretty much everything you can think of when it comes to gifts. They have, uh-oh, what am I seeing here? Oh, I really need an S6. They have Apple phone covers as well, but it does have Mako on it, guys, so I would highly suggest getting it. Price, $26.95. That is awesome though. Glad to finally see some real merchandise for it. And inside, here are all the screens for the on-ride photos. We do have some more screens up here displaying Mako. And some of the footage that we've seen before in the B-roll. They also have frames over here. Mako frames. Another one right there. Quality of design actually looks really good though. I actually like these a lot. Oh, that's neat. Check this hat. So that hat has a bite taken out of it, like a shark actually did. And then more shot glasses. But here is the kicker, guys. This is the best thing I've seen yet. Mako cups and shot glasses. This is going to be going home with me today. They also have magnets as well, which I will also be adding to my collection. Another magnet there. Sparkly, spiffy. And then we have a t-shirt, other than the Guy Harvey one, so it does have some of the stats and facts on it with the Mako logo as well. And here's that coffee mug. That thing looks awesome. Another one of the shirts. Hats, again, everywhere. There's stuff. And of course, here is the Guy Harvey stuff. So they did include it inside the gift shop here. And they had a little film segment here showing off Guy Harvey. painting some of the Mako sharks. Really kind of neat. But that's going to do it inside the gift shop here. Let's walk outside and see where else they've taken down the walls. Thanks to the gift shop being open, we can actually get an awesome view right here down the exit pathway and check out all the foliage and trees they've added just in the last couple days, guys. It's really starting to blend in. Going to provide some great shade, especially during the hot summer days. Really starting to come together, guys. We've got almost everything in place. The front entry area actually looks really nice. We have the Mako sign right there and all the work walls down. Of course, right here we do have the wait time sign. It's actually been installed right there. Looks good. Everything's coming along. A lot of the netting for the queue line as well. And they're doing a lot of the theming work right over here. We do have lockers that have been installed also. And the team is hard at work getting everything ready, guys. One thing I did want to point out while we're over here in the entry area is they are playing the new score for Mako. They have several different tracks that are going on, but you can clearly hear the audio again. And in fact, in the gift shop, it's the loudest place you can hear it right now. But glad to hear the music finally. More of that tall restricted ride area fencing is in place over here, and the work walls are down. Again, recurring theme, but best thing to note is just beyond the fences, there's yet another fence, kind of hard to see in the video, but right there, that wooden fence and all the cement, so that's been poured. So it looks like the work walls, these last remaining ones right there, could come down any second. In fact, I would think maybe by tomorrow, they should be fully down. Directly across from the entry area, and just like what we showed in our last update, the Freestyle Area for Coca-Cola is now open. They are selling the cups right there. They do have alcohol as well. So Bud Light, and then of course we have 3 of those kiosks, just like what we said in our video the last time. They're open, ready to refresh the guests.
Whoa, look.
Alright, so we have a much closer look at the Coca-Cola Freestyle Area, and first thing I wanted to point out is check this out. We have the Mako Sippy cups right here, brand new, so you got to check it out, try them. And of course, come over to the machines over here, and this is where you can actually fill them up, and they do have food in here as well, so you can actually get shark treats. So you can get a flatbread pizza, and you can also get your refill cups right there. So really kind of neat. Again, I am really digging this cup right here, guys. From the Flamingo boat dock, again, the view looks just about the same. However, we do have some new flamingos in the area, so they're starting to park them over here. But looking into the area again, work walls down, fences up, and new wooden fences as well. So it looks like we're just about ready, guys. Well, guys, that is going to do it for another SeaWorld Orlando Mako construction update. As we saw, the big theme this week was work walls are finally down. And I got to say, the whole area really is coming alive, guys. Looks fantastic right now. The gift shop is open. We actually picked up some shot glasses and magnets. And of course, we have our Manta flyby going on right now. But I gotta say, the area looks like it's ready for riders, and I know SeaWorld doesn't normally do soft opens, but it could happen anytime, guys, is from what I'm thinking. And we're gonna have updates, guys, so if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube, and our Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and I will see you out on the Midway.